All right, Daniel Poneman here, IllinoisHSBasketball.com with Josh Smith. Josh is considered one of the elite big men in the nation. We're here at the Nike Peach Jam. He's playing with Seattle Rotary. We're going to ask a few questions. First off, Josh, tell me about so far how you guys have been playing in the Peach Jam.
First game we actually played pretty good. We actually played defense. It's just we had too many turnovers, missed layups and stuff like that, so we lost by 2. And then other than that, we've been playing up and down. The second game we played in Spurs. We're playing the Spurs right now. The third game actually we were down about 18 in the first quarter. First half. Then we came back, ended up losing by 6. But if we can negate, being down 17-2 before actually wake up and closing the 15 at the second half, at halftime, then maybe we can win. But we're actually giving. Our coach said our efforts there. It's just getting our stuff that we're not doing.
Now you have 2 more games left before pool play is over. Tell me what you're going to need to do to win those games in advance out of pool play.
We need to rally, come together as a team. Even though we might not be able to go to the championship, we still need to realize that we still got 2 games. They're winnable games. This is going to help us, when we go to the main event and when we go to Phoenix. We can still have a successful.
Now tell me, you mentioned main event in Phoenix, and those are both tournaments that have a lot of talented teams and talented players, but other AAU tournaments don't quite match up with the Nike Peach Jam in terms of the talent level and the college coaches there. Tell me about the environment and being at a tournament where there's other players just like you ranked on top of the nation.
This is my first year at Peach Jam. Last year we were Adidas, so we didn't go to Peach Jam. We went to Cincinnati, and this is my first year, and I like it. We're here. You got the 24, so-called best teams. It's not other tournaments where you might play a team that's not really ranked or anything. Get a couple bad teams and end up playing good teams, like the semis and the quarters. But here, our first 3 games, all Ohio Red, the players and the New York Gauchos. Those are 3 of one of the elite teams in the country.
Yeah, and all those teams are traditionally elite teams too, like every year.
Yeah, so I like the talent.
Now you mentioned you play against all Ohio Red. Jared Sullinger's on that team. You two are widely considered the top 2 big men in the nation. You guys have gone at it before. Tell me about why you like playing against him and how you think you did.
This time I'm pretty sure it was pretty even. Stat-wise, I think he had 10. I think I had 8. So it wasn't like one dude was way up here and the other was just down here. But I like going up against him because he's just as big as I am, if not bigger. I think he's a little bigger than me now. And like last year, I had fun going against Derek Favors, 3 times now. He's kind of the new guy who supposedly, is better than me or I'm better than him. I just like going up against him to make me better and make him better because we're pretty cool. So.
Yeah, do you ever sometimes wish the refs weren't there and you guys should just really, really go at it on the court?
I do. Sometimes the refs kind of just control the game a little bit. Sometimes I'll play D on him. I think I haven't done anything with the ref will blow the whistle. And likewise with him, before I even get the ball, the ref will call him for a push or something. It's just kind of when they come to see us play, the refs are just kind of, the game we just played, me, him, and Adrian were on the bench the whole first half, watching, our other teammates play. So.
Yeah. Now tell me about playing with Tony Roten. He's also considered a top 10 player in the nation. Just tell me your experience playing with him, a guard like that.
Tony's grown a lot. When I first came to Roten in 6th grade, he was a 5th grader. Every year, he's taking this game to another level. Now he's playing a little hurt. He sprained his ankle really bad, but he's been trying to play. Tony just gives it all. He might not score, 20 or 30 a game, but he is going to be right. He's going to go hard and try to help his team win. I respect him for that, and I just I have a blast playing with him.
Cool. Now, there's a trend in recent years where a lot of players are committing to schools early, as early as their freshman year, sophomore year. You are in a unique situation where you're waiting it out. You're not telling the media, what schools are on top. You're weighing your choices, taking your visits. What made you decide to do it that way?
A lot of kids had, a dream school growing up. Like some kids were like, hey, if I got the chance, I want to go to Duke or Carolina, or UCLA or something like that. But me, I just kind of grew up. Wherever I want to go, wherever I feel comfortable going. And then when I started getting recruited, there wasn't just one place where I was like, that's where I want to go, and I'll commit there. Wait it out and sign. And that's probably gonna be interesting with me when I start taking visits and considering this school and that school. So.
What factors are you really going to be focusing on your visits?
I wouldn't say location is a big part, but I'm a mama's boy, so I wouldn't want to be too far from my mom. I would say style play probably wouldn't have a factor. Because when we do run and gun, for Rotary, and then my high school team were just half court. So I mean, still, it doesn't matter. And I'll probably say coach. I mean, I want a dependable coach. I mean, kind of like with the Memphis situation. Calaberry was there, and then kids, signed with him, and then he left. And I just want a coach who's staying there, and I know throughout next maybe year and a half he's still going to be there.
Are there already some coaches you've been talking to that you have like a good feeling about, some good relationships with?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you did there. I mean, Coach Romar is probably going to stay there for a while. So
Yeah, definitely.
I have a good relationship with him. And then UCLA, I know Ben Holland's not. I mean, Coach Holland's not going to go.
Because he can't really go. There's not really upgrade from UCLA.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see them firing him. I don't see him leaving. I mean, he loves
3 straight Final Fours. Yeah.
I mean, and then Coach Pitino with Louisville. I mean, that's another guy. I mean, they would be stupid.
And he's been offered so many NBA jobs and all kinds of jobs, but he's always dispelled all kind of rumors.
Yeah, I mean, and another coach is the Oklahoma coach. I mean, he's the upcoming new coach.
Yeah, well, I think he's been offered some other jobs too, but he wanted to stay.
I mean, he's talked to my dad. He said he loves Oklahoma.
And he just produced the #1 pick too.
Yeah, Blake Griffin. He's not a bad player. So.
Have you ever got a chance to talk to like Blake or any of those other like top picks at like camps or anything like that?
Well, I was planning on going to camps, but I got my tonsils and that. So I was out for about 3 weeks. This is actually my first time hooping in about a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, my biggest thing was just trying to get my wind back. I mean, not trying to score a lot of points. I was just trying to get my stamina and stuff back.
Yeah, now you mentioned that you got your tonsils out, so you missed some of the camps, which means there's less chances for colleges and scouts to see you. Now, it doesn't really affect a player like you. You're already on top of the nation. But how do you feel about the NCAA eliminating the April live period where there's less chances for players to get evaluated? Because, I mean, there might be a player who's, less highly ranked who might get his tonsils out for the July period and not get to see by those colleges. So how do you feel about that?
I feel that was kind of a bad move on their part. I mean, I know some elite prospects don't need to be exposed because they already have colleges chasing them. But I mean, it means a lot. I mean, because me and Tone are the 2 best on our team. But in April, when they come to us, maybe a kid on our team, hey, they're here to see me and Tone, but let me, score this or do this. Then they say, hey, who's that? And I mean, I think if they have the April period, a lot of guys will say, hey, there's coaches here watching me, so they'll give it more. So the coach will be like, hey, I saw him play in April. So when it comes to July, I already know what he can do. I'm like, okay, this player's all right. It's kind of iffy, so just give him more exposure.
Yeah, definitely. Now, last question. Last few years, guys like Brandon Jennings, Jeremy Tyler been skipping high school and college to go play pro overseas because of this new NBA age minimum. Now, if this NBA age minimum wasn't there, you might be a person that'd be talked about possibly, skipping college to go to the pros. How do you feel about the NBA age minimum and about players shipping off to Europe?
I mean, with me, I want to stick it out. I don't want to just go over there and just run over to Europe and play. I mean, I want to go here. I want to go to college. If I'm blessed enough to go to the NBA after winning, then I'll go. But I mean, my big thing is just getting my degree and just being successful in life. So I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, Josh, you're gonna be one and done. I'm like, hey, and if I'm good enough, if I just put up numbers and they're telling me I can be a lottery pick, then I'll take it. I just won't run into the draft and go 3rd or 2nd round. I mean,
cool. All right. Well, until next time, good luck. Next 2 games. I'm Dan Poneman, IllinoisHSBasketball.com, here with Josh Smith at the Peach Jam. Peace.